Good day, everyone. Welcome to this special revision sessions with Dr. Han, a great teachers who always help you unlock your full potential. Today lessons is not just another class, it is final boost before your test, school exams, and preparations of entrance exams. A chance to strengthen your understanding, strengthen your confidence, and prepare your mind for success in tests, the finals, exams, and entrance examinations. Remember, exams do not test your intelligence, they test your preparation. So stay focused, take note carefully, and let's make every minute count. You have came this far through deductions and efforts. Now it is the time to raise higher and prove your strengths. So get ready, open your minds, and let welcome Dr. Han with a big, powerful revision lecture that will guide you toward victory. And do not forget, if you find this session helpful, subscribe and stay connected for more lessons, motivations, and success. Now I will invite Dr. Han. These revision lessons on Unit 1, Development of Capitalism and Nationalism from 1815 up to 1914.
Good day, dear students. I am Dr. Han. Welcome once again to our special revision lesson on Unit 1, The Development of Capitalism and Nationalism, 1815-1914. In this session, we'll review the key ideas that shaped modern Europe, capitalism, nationalism, and the major unification movements. Before we start our revision, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more revision videos before your test. So let's start in together. The development of capitalism. Capitalism is an economic system based on private ownership of property and resources. Its key features include private ownership, class division between capitalists and workers, profit motive, free market competition, and laissez-faire policies. Before capitalism, Europe was dominated by mercantilism between the 16th and 18th centuries, a system where governments tightly controlled trade to build national wealth and power. But gradually, capitalism evolved. From the 11th to 13th centuries, trade and guilds grew in medieval towns. In the 14th and 15th centuries, banking flourished in Italy. During the 16th and 17th centuries, Britain and the Netherlands became commercial powers. Finally, in the 18th century, mercantilism declined and Adam Smith's ideas of free markets and limited government laid the foundation of modern capitalism. The rise of industrial capitalism. Let's briefly look at three key causes of industrial capitalism. First, the transatlantic trade. This involved slavery, plantation farming, and large-scale trade between Europe, Africa, and the Americas. It brought huge profits to European merchants and investors. These profits provided the capital that fueled industrial growth. Second, the Reformation. It encouraged individualism and literacy. People began to value hard work, personal success, and education. This new mindset supported innovation, entrepreneurship, and economic progress, all key features of capitalism. Industrial Revolution, steam power, mechanization. Industrial capitalism emerged with the Industrial Revolution, powered by steam engines, factories, and machines. Factories were owned by capitalists and workers sold their labor for wages. By 1850, the factory system had transformed production, replacing small workshops and home industries. Power sources also changed, from water and wind to coal-powered steam engines. The results: mass production, urbanization, population growth, and the rise of new social classes. The bourgeoisie, the capitalist class. The proletariat, the working class. Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels criticized this system, arguing that capitalism caused exploitation and class conflict, and predicted that one day workers would rise in revolution. Impacts of industrial capitalism. Economic and social effects. Urban growth and mass production. Decline of agriculture. Class divisions deepened. Political and global effects. Spread of socialism and class awareness. Expansion of European imperialism. Global trade and industrial competition. Rise of nationalism and militarism. In short, capitalism reshaped economies, societies, and world politics, preparing the stage for both progress and conflict. Nationalism. Now let's move to the second big idea, nationalism. Nationalism is a political ideology that promotes a nation's identity, unity, and independence. It grew stronger in the 19th century, influenced by education, mass media, literature, and military service that built loyalty among citizens. Its roots lay in shared language, culture, and religion. The Renaissance encouraged national languages, the Reformation weakened church control, and commerce strengthened state power. After 1815, the Congress of Vienna restored monarchies and created conservative governments, but nationalist and liberal revolts soon challenged them. By the late 19th century, nationalism had transformed. In the 1850s-1870s, it united countries like Italy and Germany. By the 1880s-1914, it also divided empires as minorities demanded their own nations. Nationalism built pride and unity, but it also created rivalries and militarism, paving the way to World War I. Unification of Italy, the Risorgimento. It was the 19th century movement. It led to the formation of a single Italian nation. Background 1815-1848. After Napoleon's defeat, the Congress of Vienna split Italy into many foreign-controlled states. Austria, the Pope, and local rulers blocked unification. Secret groups like the Carbonari led failed nationalist revolts. Main obstacles of Italian unity. 1. Congress of Vienna. 2. Foreigners' domination. Austria control of Lombardy and Venetia. France occupied Rome. 3. Papal opposition, Pope Pius IX feared loss of power. 4. Weak national feeling among Italians. Helpful factors of Italian unity. Austria's isolation after the Crimean War, 1855-56. Rivalry between France and Austria helped Italy gain French support. Role of leadership of Piedmont Sardinia under King Victor Emmanuel II and Prime. However, in the mid-19th century, great leaders appeared. Camillo Cavour, the clever prime minister of Piedmont Sardinia. King Victor Emmanuel II, who became the first king of Italy, and Giuseppe Garibaldi, the passionate nationalist who led the 1,000 volunteers to liberate the South. Key events included 1859, war with Austria, Lombardy was gained. 1860, Garibaldi united the South with Piedmont. 1861, Kingdom of Italy proclaimed. 1866, Venetia added after alliance with Prussia. 1870, Rome became capital, unification complete. Summary timeline, unification of Italy. Year event. 1815, Congress of Vienna divides Italy. 1848, failed revolts for unification. 1859, war with Austria, Lombardy gained. 1860, Garibaldi unites the South. 1861, Kingdom of Italy declared. 1866, Venetia added. 1870, Rome becomes capital, unification complete. Though challenges remained, north-south divisions, church opposition, and poverty, Italy finally stood as one nation. Unification of Germany. Germany, too, was divided into 39 states under the German Confederation, 1815. Obstacles to unification. Austria and foreign powers opposed chain. German princes resisted losing autonomy. Religious divide, Protestant North versus Catholic South. Economic divide, industrial North vs agrarian South. Helpful factors for unification. Shared language and culture among German states. Railway development improved connectivity. Napoleonic Wars 1804–1814 fostered German identity against French invasion. Italian unification inspired German efforts. Weak Austrian control and divided opposition. Nationalism and Prussian pride grew. 1848 liberal movements promoted unity but failed. Bismarck's leadership and military strategy. William I's army reforms strengthened Prussia. Nationalism and economic unity, especially through the Zollverein customs union, pushed Germans toward unification. Zollverein 1834, economic union excluding Austria, boosted trade and unity. The driving force of Germany unity was Prussia, led by King William I and Otto von Bismarck, the Iron Chancellor. Bismarck believed in realpolitik, power politics based on diplomacy, fake treaties, alliances, and blood and iron, not speeches. Germany fought 3 wars to unify. 1 Danish War 1864. Prussia and Austria defeated Denmark. Gained Schleswig-Holstein. 2 Austro-Prussian War 1866. Prussia defeated Austria at Königgrätz. Treaty of Prague, Austria exited German affairs. North German Confederation formed. 3 Franco-Prussian War 1870–71. Prussia crushed France at Sedan. Treaty of Frankfurt, Alsace-Lorraine annexed. German Empire proclaimed at Versailles, Jan 1871. This shifted the balance of power in Europe, leading to new rivalries, again, a prelude to World War I. The American Civil War, 1861–1865. Across the Atlantic, the United States faced its own great struggle, the Civil War between the Union North and the Confederacy South. Causes of the war. Economic differences, South favored low tariffs, North supported protective tariffs. States' rights versus federal power, South wanted autonomy, North backed centralized authority. Slavery, central issue, South feared losing political control over slavery. Political tensions. Rise of the Republican Party, 1854, opposing slavery expansion. Election of Abraham Lincoln, 1860, triggered secession of 11 Southern states. Union victory, key factors. Emancipation Proclamation, 1863, freed slaves in rebel territories, weakened the South and gained moral support. Homestead Act 1862, offered free land, boosted Northern recruitment. Military and economic advantages. Larger population and more states. Skilled labor and industrial strength. Extensive railway network. Strong agriculture except cotton. Greater financial resources. Naval blockade crippled Southern trade. Consequences. Over 620,000 deaths. Slavery abolished 13th Amendment. Citizenship and voting rights extended to African Americans. The Union preserved and the U.S. moved toward industrial power. 1.6 The Eastern Question. Finally, we reach the Eastern Question. The term Eastern Question referred to the diplomatic and strategic uncertainty surrounding what would happen to the territories of the weakening Ottoman Empire. From the 18th to early 20th century, this became one of Europe's greatest political challenges. Key issues and interests. Balkan nationalism and Russian expansion threatened Ottoman control. Britain and Austria-Hungary wanted to preserve the Ottoman Empire to protect their trade and political interests. Russia, however, supported Slavic and Orthodox Christian independence movements in the Balkans to expand its influence. Britain and France, fearing Russian dominance, supported the Ottomans, leading to the Crimean War 1853–1856. Ottoman decline in the 1870s. By the 1870s, the Ottoman Empire was in deep crisis. A financial breakdown and rebellions erupted in Herzegovina, Bulgaria, Serbia, and Montenegro. The Reichstag Agreement, 1876, saw Russia and Austria-Hungary secretly planning to divide Ottoman lands. This led to the Russo-Turkish War, 1877–1878. After Russia's victory, the Treaty of San Stefano, 1878, granted independence for Romania, Serbia, and Montenegro, autonomy for Bulgaria, and new territories for Russia. However, other powers feared Russian dominance, so the Congress of Berlin 1878 revised these terms. Bulgaria was divided into smaller states. Bosnia and Herzegovina were placed under Austrian control. Later, in 1908, Austria-Hungary annexed Bosnia, angering Serbia and fueling Pan-Slav nationalism, a spark that later helped ignite World War. Crossed Part 3, The Balkan Wars 1912-1913. First Balkan War October-December 1912. Fought between the Balkan League Serbia, Montenegro, Bulgaria and Greece, and the Ottoman Empire. Goal: to liberate ethnic groups under Ottoman rule. Results: the Ottoman Empire lost almost all its European territories. Macedonia and Albania were lost. Greece gained Ioannina and Bulgaria gained Adrianople. The Young Turks overthrew the Ottoman government. Second Balkan War, January-August 1913. Fought among Bulgaria, Serbia, Greece, Montenegro and Romania. The cause: disputes over Macedonia. Outcome: Treaty of Bucharest 1913. Bulgaria's territories were reduced. Serbia, Greece and Romania expanded their lands. That's all for today's revision lecture. If you found this lesson helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more revision videos before your test. Let's keep learning history, because understanding the past helps us make sense of the world today.